Another thing is the discipline behind long-term SEO growth, right? How does SEO momentum is built and how it's sustained? So discipline in SEO is about managing the work in a way that keeps growth steady and predictable. That means balancing your short-term wins, like quick impact projects, long-term bets like future-proofing or content overhauls. We're doing that right now for my Tampa SEO site, doing some content overhauls for that. We're future-proofing some of our sites with the LMS.txt file, and other things like that. And then just regular business as usual maintenance, like fixing broken links, updating outdated pages, and so on. Why it matters now for 2026? Well, sites that win the search over time are the ones that stay consistent. Google and the AI systems out there, they reward fresh signals and steady updates. So keep on top of those. And letting basic maintenance tasks pile up creates instability and can quietly stall rankings even if your content is great. So how it works is think of SEO like compound interest, where the gains show up over time. In this case here, usually between months 6 and 12. A solid breakdown might look like this: 60 to 70% of your time on short-term priorities, content refreshes, technical fixes, things like that. 20% of time on your business as usual stuff, checking your links, updates, right? Making sure everything's kind of just plugged in properly. 10% on the long-term strategic projects that are out there, okay? Your progress is going to depend upon tying SEO tasks to real business outcomes and then monitoring them consistently. The pros is that it keeps your SEO tied to business goals instead of chasing busy work. It builds momentum that compounds quarter after quarter, and it helps you avoid the stop-start pattern that derails many teams. Your cons is that many companies give up too soon, usually right before the results start showing. That those business as usual tasks feel boring, so they get skipped, even though skipping them quietly erodes your foundation. Best practices to keep that SEO moving forward is to pick 1 to 3 high impact projects per quarter tied to a clear bottleneck or outcome. Schedule those content updates, tech cleanups, and review tasks that often get overlooked, and use a prioritization method like RICE or ICE to focus your time. RICE is reach, who you're going to reach out, who's your actual audience, your reach, what's the impact, what's the confidence level there, and how much effort does it take. And ICE is impact, confidence, and ease. So stick to the plan long enough to see the results, unless there's a major shift in the algorithm or in your business, then you may have to rethink this, okay?